What's up, guys? It's Blair Moon from Straight from the Moon, and I am here at Jenifer Lewis's Walk of Fame ceremony here on Hollywood Boulevard. We got a lot of celebrities in attendance. We got Brandy, Kyla Pratt. We got a lot of celebrities, so stay tuned. We're going to talk to some of them soon.
Today, Hollywood honors Jenifer Lewis. With the 2,726 star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in the category of television. Jenifer Lewis was born on January 25th in Missouri and is the youngest of 7 children. She began singing in her church choir at the age of 5. After college, she moved to New York City, where she debuted on Broadway in a role in Eubie, the musical based on the work of Eubie Blake. She then accepted a position as a harlot, a backup singer for Bette Midler, which led her to her first TV appearances on Midler's HBO special and on Bette Midler's Beaches. Nightclub act, The Diva is Dismissed, an autobiographical comedy and music show in New York City cabarets. She performed the show off-Broadway at the Public Theater. Jenifer has appeared in more than 400 episodic television shows, 68 movies, 40 animations, and 4 Broadway shows. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Friends, A Different World, 20s, Castaway, What's Love Got to Do with It, Sleep Like a Man, The Princess and the Frog, Mickey Mouse Funhouse, Rugrats, The Brothers, Medea's Family Reunion, Meet the Browns, Cars 1, 2, and 3, American Dad, Strong Medicine, and Girlfriends. Jenifer also starred on ABC's Blackish as the hilarious grandmother, Ruby Johnson. She is currently starring in I Love That For You. We also cannot forget about her iconic role as Jackie Washington in Jackie's Back. In fact, Jenifer chose today, July 15th, as a date because it is Jackie Washington Day in celebration of this cult classic. Her autobiography, The Mother of Black Hollywood, became a chart-topping national bestseller in 2017. Her follow-up book, Walking in My Joy, in These Streets, is set for release next month on August 30th. In April, the International Press Academy presented her with a 2022 Honorary Satellite Award for her career contributions in the entertainment industry. speakers here to say a few words about our honoree. Our first speaker is a composer, lyricist, entertainer, activist, and philanthropist. He has scored dozens of films including Misery, City Slickers, Sleepless in Seattle, A Few Good Men, The American President, Hairspray, Sister Act, and The Addams Family. He is extremely involved in causes affecting the LGBTQ+ community, including AIDS Project Los Angeles and the Trevor Project. Please welcome to the stage, Marc Shaiman.
Now, how do I stand here and not look at you all? Does that work? Yeah! That works. How about here? So, what can one say about Jenifer Lewis that she hasn't already said herself? When I first met Jenifer, we discovered a shared love of an obscure Aretha Franklin song called First Snow in Kokomo. And well, that cemented our friendship. Around that time, I crossed the country with her one weekend, playing piano for the show she performed at colleges to make rent, a show called From Billy to Lita. On the third day of this mini tour, the flight to Ithaca got canceled. So we flew somewhere else and rented a car to get to the gig. We were passing stunning scenery in upstate New York at golden hour. But I had to keep looking straight at the road since I was driving at 100 miles per hour. So Jenifer narrated the scenery, and at one point, as I whizzed past the gorgeous vista, she shouted, "God on the left! God on the left!" Now, before I met her, Jenifer had moved from St. Louis to New York City, where at one point she opened for a singing group named Gotham. Knowing how impatient she was to be a star, one of the bitchier members of the group would knock on her dressing room door and say, "5 years, Miss Lewis, 5 years." But it actually took even longer than 5 years. I think that's because Jenifer can do too much. She's a dramatic actress, but one with impeccable comedy timing. She can sing with fiery passion, but can tell a story and have you doubled over in laughter the next second. Unfortunately, show business prefers people who do just one thing. I did my part, getting her cast in the movie Beaches and Sister Act. And she even had a run co-starring in my Broadway musical Hairspray. I've written her countless songs about our lives, including one summer while vacationing down in Laguna. Hey white folk, I'm sorry, I could not get here sooner. I'm the only white, I'm the only black girl in Laguna. Can we, wait, we can't fix that in post, so one more time. Hey white folk, I'm sorry, I could not.
You keep playing with me.
Hey white folk, I'm sorry, I could not get here sooner. I'm the only black girl in Laguna. There are many others, too numerous to sing here. Speaking of black and white, it makes it even harder to comprehend what goes on in this country. Because our group, our tribe, is a perfect combination of color. Where we celebrate each other. Well, I certainly celebrate Jenifer's blackness, and she puts up with my Jewishness. But it all works, and for that I'm profoundly grateful. Anyway, little by little, Hollywood finally woke up to what they had in Jenifer. And by the time she landed the perfect role of Ruby on Blackish, she had finally become the star that she and we always knew she was. So now, thanks to the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, she is quite literally a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, right alongside legends like Katharine Hepburn and Betty Davis. And for many years to come, I know that Jenifer will drive everyone she knows down Hollywood Boulevard. And when she gets to this block, she will most certainly yell out, "God on the left! God on the left!" And thank God for that. Jenifer, in the words of my people, Mazel Tov, you truly did it.
Few VIPs in the crowd today supporting Jenifer Lewis. Vanessa Bayer. Brandy Brandy Norwood. Chandler Pierce. Roz Ryan. Kiki Shepard. Iona Morris. Matt Rogers. Ty Babylona. And Brian Edwards. Songwriter, director, producer, and the list goes on. She is known for her work on Fame, So You Think You Can Dance, and many other accolades. She has been nominated for 20 Emmy Awards, a recipient of 5, as well as 2 Tony Awards and a Golden Globe Award. She also directed Jenifer Lewis in 7 episodes of the NBC comedy A Different World and the 2020 Netflix musical Christmas on the Square. They were also classmates in the 1991 NBC pilot Sunday in Paris. Please welcome to the stage Walk of Famer Debbie Allen.
Well, I am just so honored and so proud to be here today for my dear, dear sister Jenifer Lewis, who is and has always been a star. You know, when you go and look up the word star, it talks about an effervescent, illuminous body in the celestial heavens that emanates energy, light, mystery. And that is not quite in your reach, but it is in your purview. Yes! Jenifer is out of reach for most people because she is moving like the universe with a swiftness here, there. Look at all the accomplishments. You can't have done all this at her youthful age, which is 10 years younger than me. No, that's a lie. Sounds good. But she is so dynamic and so amazing. And what I love about Jenifer, I've seen her since she was with Beth at the back in New York. I've watched her that long, and when she came to California and was almost on her way back because people weren't seeing what they needed to see. And we had a role on A Different World for the dean. I said, girl, come on over here. And that was amazing. What she did with us on A Different World was amazing. But that's just to say that things happen in their own time. And things happen the way they're supposed to be. And this moment right now is a great moment for all of us to share with Jenifer that she is joining the ranks, and her name leaves an indelible mark for time, generations. And I brought one of my youngest students here so he could see her up close and personal because the children love her so much. So today, as we put her name in this marquee of greatness, we can only think about what all is yet to come. Because Jenifer Lewis is absolutely still in the making. Yes, she is. So I am thrilled to be here. I'm thrilled that I've been able to work with her, and I will call her morning, noon, and night, and she returns the call, and she should. And it is a blessing, and it's a privilege, and God bless Hollywood Walk of Fame for knowing who should be on this walk. Thank you. Jenifer Lewis. Stands up for everybody.
Okay, you're perfect. The Hollywood Chamber the Walk of Fame on behalf of the City of Los Angeles. On behalf of Los Angeles City Council Member Mitch O'Farrell, I'd like to present you with a beautiful resolution from the city. On behalf of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, we now declare today Jenifer Lewis Day in Hollywood. It is now time to hear from our honoree. I present to you Jenifer Lewis.
Thank you, Lupita. Isn't she pretty? Okay. Who woke me up for this? I thought it was 11:30 at night. Okay. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I'd like to thank the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, L&K, the Hollywood Walk of Fame Committee, and Anna Martinez. Martinez. Don't you Hispanics come up here and beat me up. I studied Spanish in 7th grade, and I learned tal vez no llegue de la escuela todavía. That's all I know. And Anna has been the head of the Hollywood Walk of Stars for 35 years. Give her a hand. Just having to deal with all those celebrities. Have my sympathy. Guys, I got a lot of comments on the internet. Things like, it's long overdue, well deserved. Why did it take so long? My favorite, it's about damn time. Debbie Allen said I should have memorized my speech. Absolutely not. I want to thank all of you who put those comments on the internet for loving and supporting me throughout the year. But what you don't know wasn't ready. Because I had not done the real work. The real work was off stage and off camera. When I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, somehow I found the strength and the courage to say say three of the most powerful words in the English language.
All right.
I need help. So I went and got it. I won't bore you with the details. Read my book. There you go. The Mother of Black Hollywood. Y'all know I done played everybody's mama. Tupac, Whitney. What's his name? Kadeem Hardison. Who? Got Tina Turner, who? Oh, just one person. Yes, all of them. Now listen to me. My new book is titled Walking in My Joy. I want y'all to go pre-order that on Amazon. I'm not playing. I want it to be a bestseller. So just go and pre-order. Guys, it's titled Walking in My Joy because that's just what I do. Y'all, I love life. I do. I love being alive. I love that I got to do what I loved to do with my life. And I know that I'm one of the lucky ones. Everybody doesn't get to do it. I sang my first solo in church when I was 5 years old. And from the reaction of the congregation, I stood there and said, they were applauding, people were crying. My mother was crying for the first time. I'd never seen anything like that. People were jumping up, and I stood there with my thumb in my mouth. And I thought to myself, oh, this is life. And I never looked back. You believe that? Now, speaking of joy, dear God, my family's here today. I want my siblings to stand up, please. Laletro, Patrola, Larry, Robin, and Jackie. Dear God, they all came. I am so grateful. I love you all so very much. I wish Mama was here, but she's gone on. Oh, she is here. Mama? Y'all know, look, you want to know the truth? I am my mama. Everything about me is my mama. I got her look, her skin. She gave me this baby skin. Men don't know what to do with it. I want to share something. Listen, I'm not going to forget my friends. All my friends. Stand up. Stand up. Come on. Get up. Get up. These are all my close friends. Tom, Terry, Vanessa, Matt, Marc, Lou, Brian, Tom, Terry, and all of you know who you are. I don't. A lot of people think they're my friends. You're not. Poor babies. God, I love myself. Oh, Lord. I want to back up because I forgot somebody before I go into this. Brian Edwards. Yes. Yes, Brian. Come on, Brian.
It's all right, baby.
Because he came upstairs when he was, what were you, 20? He heard one of Bette Midler's Harlettes was in the building. I had gone to William Morris to see if they would be my agent. And Brian came running up the stairs and saw me, and he went, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then he proceeded to do all of my lines from What's Love Got. Jackie's back hadn't been made, but she did all my lines from What's Love Got. I just fell in love with him, y'all. And he did a great impression. I was like, you're a white boy doing a black woman. Well, he told me, when he called me and told me about the star, he said, Jenifer, you were so kind. You were so kind to me. And you saw me. He walked me to my car. He was starting to get on my nerve a little bit. Because he kept, you know, doing the impressions. I was like, honey, that's enough. And he stood on that sidewalk as I pulled off in my Mazda 323. Y'all know it ain't a Mazda no more. And he said to himself, she's gonna get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. If I have anything to do with it. And when he called me to tell me that you guys had voted on me unanimously, I hung up on him. I told him to give me a moment. I said, let me call you back. And I was in the garden. There have never been tears in my garden because it is the happiest thing. I love being in the garden. Brian put tears in my garden that day, and I cherish every one of them. You hear me? Thank you, young man. Now, I'm going to share something really great with you. I just got back from vacation. I took a trip around the world to cultural treasures. Now, let me tell you where I went. Okay, here we go. Around the world to cultural treasures. I went to the Taj Mahal, Petra, Jordan, the Grand Mosque in Abu Dhabi, Angkor Wat in Cambodia. I took a helicopter. There he is. Everybody that knows me on stage, on camera when I'm performing or rehearsing lines, baby, if somebody makes noise, it's over. I cussed about 5 people out this morning. Lori, Brandy, and mostly DJ, poor bastard. Now listen, guys. I took a helicopter through the Himalayan mountains. I'm still up there. The Hollywood Walk of Fame is a cultural treasure. It is. Think about it. It's a cultural treasure. People travel from all over the world to see these stars. I did. It was the first place I came when I came to Los Angeles. Who doesn't want to see this? We hear about it. All of the great people that came into our living rooms and blessed us with their creativity, the levels and colors of their performances. Betty Davis, like someone said a while ago, Joan Crawford, Dorothy Dandridge. You want to know where I got my comedic timing from? I can't think of her name. Who played Mammy? Hattie McDaniel and Moms Mabley gave me my comic time. You hear me? I am a little colored girl from a small town called Kinloch, Missouri. And I will be etched in stone. Hello. Right Katharine Hepburn. And I assure you that was huge when Brian told me it was next to Katharine Hepburn, because she was an advocate for women's rights. She was huge in it. She was the first actress, I think, to wear pants. And now I am trying to use my platform as Katharine Hepburn did to educate and inspire. Now, this is what I want to say. These are not dark times. These are awakening times. We all, you out there in the world, we all have to be brave. We have to be brave now, and we have to be loud in that braveness. Mine is sitting at the piano and screaming with my 7 chords that I know. Screaming out spoken words and songs like, "Take your knee off my neck." Come on. Flint ain't fixed. Get your ass out and vote. And of course, I don't want nobody walking with me
in these streets.
Listen to the lyrics. I don't want nobody walking on me in this street. I don't want nobody walking on me in these streets. I don't want nobody walking on me in these streets. No! Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Time for that ish. Face the press. No, face the press. Face the press. Face the press. I don't want nobody walking on me in these streets. I don't want nobody walking on me in these streets. I don't want nobody walking on me in these streets. No. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ish. Rob Ryan and Brandy, y'all there? That song got 46 million views. Dear God, y'all, I have dedicated my life now to my activism. Show business comes very easy to me now. When I perform, it's like brushing my teeth because I love it so much. Oh my God, I do love what I do. I love entertaining. I love walking in my joy. My second book is very funny. I'm not going to even tell you the chapters. It's hilarious. I love you too, honey. Check on that bipolar, baby. It's going to be all right. Check on that polar, baby. Yeah, all right now. No. Okay, kids, I'm going to get out of here now. Listen. DJ Pierce. He's sitting there. Give him a hand, y'all. Don't come up here. This ain't your day. DJ Pierce God, I don't know how he does it. I abuse him so much. But he is the love of my life. If I have forgotten anyone, you will forgive me today. I'm going to sing this. I hadn't planned on it, but I'm going to do it anyway. No complaints and no regrets. I still believe in chasing dreams and placing bets. And I have learned that all you give is all you get. So give it all you got. I've had my share, I've drank my fill. And even though I'm satisfied, I'm hungry still to see what's down another road beyond the hill and do it all again. So here's to life and every joy it brings. Here's to life.
Come on now.
To dreamers and their dreams. Don't ever stop dreaming, kids. And I'm going to change keys just because I want to scream it. May all your storms be weathered. Damn, I'm good. And all that's good get better. Here's to life. Here's to love. Here's to you. That's what I'm thinking of. Come out! Yield, yield, yield before you hit me with your love. I got the urge, I wanna merge. That's what I. That's what I.
Say it, girl.
That's what I think a king of. Shaka Khan.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's proudly welcome to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Jenifer Lewis.
Careful, honey. You're getting out too far. No, girlfriend. Yes, unbelievable.
She's the mother of Hollywood now.
Hollywood.
Come on, somebody.
I better get this. What do you think my knees are doing?
Don't press. And for the cheap corner, please. Oh no!
Okay, guys. All right. I need this one today, okay?
Stand for extension.
Famous mermaid. Look at that mermaid like this. I'm gonna do it this way, okay?
Yes.
You don't want to. Ready? Wait. Send it to me. I'm gonna talk to you.
Oh my God.
There we go. Come on out. Dose.
And kick.
Yeah. One more.
Una más.
Bounce over here. Uno. I'm going straight. Here we go.
Okay.
Smile with it. Look at you. Here we go.
Smile with it.
I will. Uno. Go.
And
Who's got my phone? We got you. Bring it down to the W, baby. Wait a minute. I'm playing around. Let that little boy come through. With the man that designed my star, the Pratt, it's so beautiful. Tell me your name, sweetie. Carmine, y'all give him a hand. This is so beautiful, just beautiful. Thank you, Carmine.
Just talk to me a little bit about Jenifer and why she's so important to you.
Jenifer Lewis is absolutely amazing to me, not only growing up watching her, but growing up and being able to work with her. She is such an inspiration. She's always been a woman who stood in her truth, who always spoke her mind, who always let you know how she was feeling, and it reminded you not to, lower yourself, not to shrink yourself when you walk into a room. So she's just, to me, an inspiration to so many women out there, and I'm just happy to be here just to get to see other people recognize the beauty that is her.
Now, what is your favorite memory with Jenifer, if you have one?
My favorite memory is playing little Jackie Washington on Jackie's back with her and having to put on all the bras to get the boobs and the big hair and the dance. And then we did a 20-year celebration a couple years ago, and she made me get on stage and sing the song that I did not remember, but because I was so scared, I figured it out.
You gotta push through every time. Just push through. I love that.
And scared of her, not performing.
Oh.
Just to be clear.
Scared of her. Now, Brandy, you didn't get a chance to speak today, but can you just talk to me about Jenifer Lewis, what she means to you?
Jenifer Lewis is just really a force, an ultimate force of love, of light, entertainment, wisdom, and I'm just so happy that she has taken me in as a niece. I feel like, she's like a second mom to me, and she's just been so supportive of me, and I'm gonna always support her. And what she has been able to do in this industry, I believe that she's one of those people that have opened every door for everybody, and she didn't close it behind her. And that is why I am here today, and that's why so many other artists are here today, is because of Jenifer Lewis.
Do you have a favorite memory with Jenifer that you want to share with us?
Oh my God, the whole entire creation of In These Streets. That process was because she's so professional, even in playing. She was like, we have to rehearse and all of this. So it was just such a serious but funny process because I was laughing the entire time. But it was just, and then it went viral. And she didn't even know what viral meant until it went viral. She's like, what the hell does viral mean? It's like, it's everybody knows. She's like, 47 million. I was like, yes.
I was going to say, everybody here knew the words
I
to
was
that.
like,
Everybody. I was waiting on it. I knew it was coming. I'm glad you said that, though, because I want to know, when is the collaboration album dropping with all three of you in these streets?
You know what? I'm glad you asked, because I'm going to tell them that you asked me that, because I've been trying to tell these women, my auntie and mama Roz, yes, we do, Uncle Larry, that we need to do.
Y'all definitely have to do. We waiting on it. Everybody is waiting on it.
I'm so glad that you said that. And I'm going to tell her.
Being here today, receiving a star on the Walk of Fame, what does Jenifer Lewis today tell her younger self?
Wow, what would I tell my younger self? Dream. Don't ever stop dreaming. I was unstoppable. You couldn't stop me. I believed that that was what I was going to do, and I went straight into it. Never lost focus. Did I give up? Yes, many times. But I didn't quit. It's when your heart is hit that you mustn't quit. So yeah, what would I say to my younger self? I don't know. I guess I would just tell her everything's gonna be all right, baby. That's what I'd say to my younger self. Everything's gonna be all right. What else?
Now, after receiving your star, I want to know, you said in your speech earlier that this is a treasure. People come from all around the world to view a star on the Walk of Fame. What does a star on the Walk of Fame mean to you?
It means I'll be here forever. That's all. It means everybody knows I'm excited and grateful and happy and humbled. All of that. Look at me. I'm overwhelmed. But this means I'm enmeshed in stone in this cultural treasure. That's all.
Now, last question. I was talking to Brandy a little while ago. I asked her when the Indie Streets collaboration album is coming. We need a couple more tracks. When is it coming? She said she's been on.
Believe it or not, I am going to do an album in 23.
I love it. Thank you so much.
I'm ready to do it, yeah. You're welcome,
Thank
love.
you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Love it for you. Jenifer, what do you want to say about your book coming out next month?
Oh, honey, go to Amazon and pre-order. Walking in My Joy.
Walking in My Joy. I love it. Have a great day.
It's really funny.
Congratulations.
Yes. Thursday cover. Go order the book.